Greetings, greetings. Hello, dear hearts. Think we got us up live. Got this big glare on you. Just trying to clean up the craft room here. I got a big mess going on. But I'm going to craft anyway. Ooh, have my cup of coffee. Try to figure out what we're gonna do here on the live. Try to get that glare off is the first thing we should be trying to do. Got a few projects I want to work on, tidy up. One that I need to put a couple of layers on. Yeah, I want to finish this. Let me have a couple sips of coffee, give you guys a minute to get here. Trying a couple things with the camera. Love my Tim Holtz matte, but the glare it gets makes it not good for a live. Good for crafting though. All right. I'm just going to take my time here in the craft room and do a true warm up. A true warm up is usually me coming in. Hopefully, I've cleaned the desk the night before I went to bed, so I don't have to do a lot of cleaning, but just playing around with projects that have started that need some work to be completed. Got one big one I do want to work on, and so I'm just going to do this for a little while, warm up. Got a big little project going on. I'm making a organization box for ephemera. I started last night, and I want to put a couple layers of Mod Podge, another few layers of maybe the paper and some Mod Podge. Ooh, that has you right down in there, but you can't see what it really is. How about that? So that's the first thing I want to work on is get a couple layers of Mod Podge on this. Let's see what kind of big brush I got laying about. This might be better. All right. So I'm just gonna Mod Podge and add a few layers of the pages. This is part of my organizing. I need a few more book pages. So I'm going to shift the book that I was using. I'm going to use this book page. It's a little bit different text. Because I'm in the decorating part of laying the papers in now. The first layer is just getting it on there. This layer is build up what's going to be seen. So I want to be a little careful with this section. I may be trying to get more out than I should. This is actually the process you would use to make a hardcover book. You would degut the book take these pages out. I'm only going to take a few out. I'm not going to take them all out right now. That's how you get the book signatures out. Okay. Save this for a project. First couple pages I kind of saved. And I'm going to see if any titles or words I want to keep first. Hide and seek sounds fun to keep. I like isn't it romantic? Can you see those words or the glare too bad? I'm just going through taking some of the titles out and saving the words for my word box. A little warm in the house today. How's it where you are? How are you? I don't want that double coupon day, so I'm going to leave that in there. The inconvenient sounds good. Just words I may be able to use on ephemera is what I'm doing. Snatching those before I rip the book up into pages for the organizer. Oh, I see a couple. The record. Could be something we use in the future. Spring ahead. I really want that one. May do a journal card or something for spring. I'm ready for spring. And fearsome foursome. Me and my sisters. Hey. Been working on a painting of us for a year now that I haven't completed. It's 4 girls, the fearsome foursome, and then the designated driver, and I should be good to go. Because I'm not a drinker, I'm always the designated driver. Oh, that's good coffee this morning. Or afternoon, I should say. All right. We'll probably use one of these today before I go out so you can see why I would harvest those. It's always pick up words wherever you can. All right. I thought I had gotten them all. And then I'm just going to cut the sides off. I just really want the text for the organizer. I have a plan to use those strips today too. I am doing my best to get this craft room organized, use up all the stuff I got. But This month seemed like I created so many scraps. You know, I made several journals for Black History Month. I'll probably give you guys a flip through of that next week. I sure enjoy creating that journal for Black History Month this time. It is really warm in here. Sweating. I have a granddaughter here. She can really crank that heat up. Okay. And we'll save the strips for a few minutes. I have some tea or coffee over here that I wanted to kind of coffee dye some of these strips. Let's see how if I could just stick them in there and see what we get. Oh, the paper towel's trying to get away from me. I got a little bit of color. Set these off, let them dry out. All right. This will be a quick warm up today. Hey, Erica, how are you? Open a window? Oh, yeah, I know with this heat. How are you? It's been a couple days. Can't get my phone open. It's on that big screen, so people are trying to call me and I can't answer. All right. Just wipe my face here. I'm gonna put this piece of paper down here where that glare doesn't just take your eyes out. So what I'm going to do is put a little color on the edges of these real fast and then continue to Mod Podge the organizer. So this, I'm ripping the shapes a little different than I ripped the first ones that I did last night. And I just want to put a little ink on the edges. And I'll be spraying it and doing other things as it gets dry. Okay, just a little color. Then we're just going to Mod Podge these right onto the box. If you're just getting here, what we're working on today is a organizing box. Where we started it last night and I'm finishing it today. My phone has been acting up. Yeah, I tell you, that 5G coming has messed us up. So I'm making a ephemera holder and just getting to the second layers of decorating it. So I'm going to be real generous on the Mod Podge. It will be the sealant and hold all the papers down. Now, I didn't spend a lot of time being too perfect with this, as this is created for me here in my craft room. So you may see some imperfections, but Ms.D feels like it'll get the job done. This is one of the imperfections. When I cut the top board, I left it a little too long, so I added this piece of paper last night, thinking I'd make it look a little more even, but it didn't seal down, so I'm gonna work with that. You had some interesting night, so oh my goodness. Hope everything is all right. But I think I'm gonna go because I'm gonna put a piece of masking tape there and then put a piece of paper over that. It's been the one thing that's been messing with me since I started this project. I actually started this project last night. Found myself awoke in the middle of the night and started crafting from the bed. Oh, I'm glad you like it. Yeah, it's gonna be neat. Have a spot for all the tags and um, labels and all the things I make and create. Need them a little more organized. I'm finding not using them. I got all those journals done and knew I had made ephemera, but I have it all over their space, so I decided to organize it. Then I recognized I needed an organizer, so one of my favorite things is playing with cardboard, so it gave me a good reason to play with a cardboard box. So I'm not going to decorate it too heavy. Kind of the one side that I just showed you will be how I kind of decorate it. Because this is really for function, not so much for beauty. Get this all sealed up. Everything is fine. Oh, good, good. Glad to hear that. When I bend down, is my head getting in your guys' way? They call me the sitting crafter over here. A lot of YouTubers stand and they do their crafting, but because of my back situation, that's hard to do. I'm wrestling with my feet even today. Been in a lot of pain, dear hearts. But I had good old crafting to help me through. That always helps when I get lost in a craft. It's been pretty painful. Not my back this time, but my feet. I think I've been sitting at the desk more hours than normal and not getting them up. This Mod Podge will seal all the edges. I could even have a little spill in the box and it'll be all right. This isn't the most exciting thing to watch, so I'm going to rush through it and make a card with you guys or something here. But I wanted to get this coat on so that I can move to the next steps. Being generous with the Mod Podge and moving all around the whole box, tacking down anything I see still sticking up. Oh, that's the one I just added. Okay. It's a good time if I see any spaces that could have used more covering to go ahead and do that. Um, Actually, I've been crafting a lot, but making a lot of ephemera for all those little journals that I made this month. And that's how I ended up having to make this ephemera holder. I have ephemera everywhere, pockets and tags and journal pages. And then when I went to go try to dress one of the books, kind of, you know, decorate a page in a book, couldn't find a piece of ephemera I was looking for. So I knew I had to do something to get more organized. And I've seen these uh, organizer boxes like in the store and on Amazon, and they want way too much money for something. I had the box from purchase, always got book page down, so I'm making for free, but they were going to charge $50, $60 for it, and sometimes more to do as much detail and decorating as I'm doing. They would want 70, 80, $100. And I'm like, that's not going to happen. And so I'm doing it myself. And of course, enjoying the process. Yeah, tags are fun to make. I got some good pieces to make some too. I can't wait to get to decorating the books. That's what I'll be doing for the next few weeks. As you know, I made so many journals. Is I'm gonna dress them, put the pockets and tags and ephemera and stuff in it, and I'm contemplating creating a Etsy store and let the journals be up for sale. So that'll be neat. You can watch your journal be created here on the channel. And the difference I feel like for what I can add to the junk journal world, because there's lots of people making junk journals, lots of people creating Etsy stores and selling journals, but I don't see a lot for um, people of color, black people, black women, black men. Um, and so the journals I create will represent the culture. So I'm excited about doing that. I'll see if it's received well, how long I'll do it. Yeah, that's a lot of money for this organizer box. Not on my watch. They're nice to have though. Wait till we're putting our cards and tags in here and labeling it, and you see how nice it's to store your stuff, especially if you create a lot of cards and tags and have all kinds of ephemera. It's a great idea. All right. Hope that didn't bore you too much, but I'm hoping that you seeing me do the process that you'll recognize you can do the same. You don't have to spend all your money on buying things. You can see it and recreate it yourself. That's one of the things that I love about junk journals in general. I may have to stand up with that. Is the repurposing things. So this kind of thing works for me. I haven't finished the bottom yet. Like I said, I started it upstairs last night, so I didn't have all the materials I want. Because down here, I think I'm going to decorate with this matte tape to the bottom. I may as well start that now. I do like the images on the map. So this is just washi. And I'm trying to line up. Okay, okay, okay. And I'm going to take it all the way around. We'll fix that, fill that in. Oh, we're going to come around and add more paper. Okay. I see all that glare. Sorry about that. 1 second, I'll straighten that out. And on the bottom, where it's just a little left, I may put a strip of black tape. This looks good. Yeah, I like that washi. Come on. You gotta stick. Not giving you the best view today. This is a real craft room hangout. Project in the mist. Sometimes recording them takes away from the actual work. What I'm doing is going ahead and doing the actual work and let you see me do it how I do it. So forgive bad camera angles and shots. I'm just creating less work for myself by going ahead and take the washi all the way to the bottom. And I haven't decided if I'm gonna cover the bottom and put legs on it, or is this gonna be organizer that I just carry, since I'm doing a lot of crafting down here in the craft room and going upstairs. And this organizer I can just pick up and take with me and have the tools I need when I go upstairs. I'm gonna get a lot of function out of this baby. Hi, Beauty Over 50 Lifestyle. I'm Ms.D. Haven't seen you here before. It's good to see you, meet you. Today we're making a organizer for our ephemera. And I was just apologizing for giving people bad camera angles as I am in the realness of the craft. So I'm just going to trim that extra piece off and then Mod Podge all that down. Matter of fact, when I just pull that on over, it can be on the bottom, even if we don't decorate it. It at least have. There we go. That looks good. What's your name, Beauty Over 50 Lifestyles? Tell us a little bit about your channel. It's making me want to cover the bottom. Okay. So this is the one I told you I got in there a little bit crooked, but I wasn't going to worry about it. That's looking pretty good. That Mod Podge is feeling good. Give that a little quick. Hi, Lisa. Welcome to Ms.D's Do-It-Yourself DTV. We're busy about creating all genres, junk journals, cardboard making, painting, drawing, anything creative you're liable to come and catch me doing. Well, this is turning out pretty nice, guys. Couple little patchwork areas. And I'm going to be pleased. Well, I do DIY makeup videos and talk about, yes, let's talk about Jesus. Now you're talking. Oh, so you do facial makeovers or house makeovers? I like that whole connect Jesus to beauty, because he's a beautiful thing, what he's doing for us. right. Feeling that, guys. Y'all come over and subscribe too. Come check you out. I love to see people bringing out their spiritual side here on YouTube. So definitely will subscribe. I'm just patching up over on this corner, guys. But we're about ready to be able to move on to something else because I'm going to let this dry. Then I think I'm going to spray, paint it, mist it, maybe stamp on it a little bit. And this baby will be ready for use. Makeup tutorials. Okay. I'll have to go check it out. I'm excited to see. Uh-huh. Yeah, a lot of people took a break during this time, but for me, working through, crafting through was the thing that helped the most. Alrighty. It's looking good. I just need to let it dry before I can move on. Can you feel me, ladies? Can you feel me? I do kind of want to put um, more images around the side. I think I'll let that layer dry before I do that. And as usual, I'm good in glued. Do one other thing before I show you the Black History Journal. I just want to take this box up. I'm going to actually make a smaller organizer. And I just want to put some masking tape on this so I can move it. This was a box that just came with, I don't know, something in the mail. And I'm always repurposing everything. Or maybe this was it's from Amazon, something I purchased from Amazon. So this is a good way for you to see how you can use those boxes to make functional things. So this is the first prep layer. That's what you didn't see. I brought that box to you guys. I would call that about halfway done because I'm going to do some more stenciling and painting and stuff on it. But it started off basically like this. Box I harvested from what comes in. I made a makeup brush holder for my brushes out of paint sticks. I should have time. I like that. So you're very creative. Not only are you doing the makeup, you just a creative being. Very nice. So this tape strengthens up the box, and definitely when I add the Mod Podge in the paper, it gets stronger. And I'm not going to make you watch me do all the little pieces of papering the box, but if anybody wants a tutorial, I can do a video on this alone. I just want to get it where it's started, so if I wake up in the middle of the night tonight, I can do this one. This one I think I will put legs on, and that it just sit in the corner. But the big one, it can go between spaces with me, upstairs and downstairs. That way I don't have to keep repacking all my supplies. They're going to have a home. All right. So beginning layers, all this will get caught up when we start the decoupaging piece. All right, I'm going to show you the Black History Journal. Next week I'll do a full flip through because I have lots of things to add to it. And so I'll do that during the week, since the last day of the Black History will be what, Monday, Tuesday? Last day that the nation celebrates. You know, I celebrate all the time. Okay. I'm just going to glue this, tape this in. And then we Mod Podge over top of it. But the taping gives us security. Try to get it straight. There we go. I'm going to stop myself because I can get lost in this process. Indeed, I made this one before I showed you anything. But I'm going to stop myself. And you see how simple it is to go ahead and design an organizer. Just put how many slots you need. Make it tall or as small as you need. It's a fun process, I tell you that. At one point, years ago, because I love working with cardboard, I made a cardboard desk. A whole desk out of cardboard. It was great. Look on on YouTube. I didn't have a channel when I made that desk, but if you put cardboard desk, I will come up in those videos. It was one of my most watched videos a while ago, but I so enjoyed that. And I fell in love with cardboard during that process. So I'm always playing with it. And because you can get it free, it's a great little hobby. Yeah. I've been using my boxes now because I at one time had the hardest time throwing any away, but I don't like a lot of clutter, and I started feeling like a hoarder. So I said, if I'm going to collect them, I'm going to have to use them. So now I do this thing once a week called use it or lose it. So if I pulled it in and I don't use it on lose it, use it day, I have to let it go. So that has me doing more and having less just junking up the house. But I do love cardboard. It's hard to pass it by. All right. That's as far as I'm going to go with that right now. But you see the beginning, the making of the organizer. What I want to do is, y'all forgive me with all this glue on my hands, but y'all know me. I put my fingers in my work. I want to do a page in the journal with you, and we'll say we're warmed up, right? So I've ended up with 3 different journals that I made for Black History Month. And I don't know that this is my favorite one, but the one that I said I need to work. Let's work on this cover, inside cover. And I do want to work on the outside cover. I have made the plates for the outside cover and just haven't put them on. But I'm going to give you a quick see what it looks like now, because next week when you see it, I'm going to have it all completed. But this is what it's looking like now. Of course, I love the mud cloth cover. My favorite thing. That's how I ended up making 3. Love all that orange. Just a quick flip. Things that we're going to put in here. I'm going to spend my time, free time this weekend. I mean, this week doing that. Oh, thanks, Erica. Which part were you calling beautiful? The mud cloth or this or my orange, you know? Oh, the camera's not giving that orange justice. But yeah, I got the pages loaded with things I'm gonna put on them. It's just spending time. I like this page. This is gonna be beautiful. That's going to be beautiful. I got the Mod Podge out. I should go ahead and Mod Podge that down. No, because I'm gonna work on that pocket. I don't want to get any wet glue. All right. So that's what's going on in her. It's stuffed and ready for me to put the images in. But I got to create the pockets and all that stuff. That's what we're doing. But we've had a good time. This lovely lady is my mom. Of course, Black History can't be Black History without the mom, right? Where should I put it so y'all can see it? Ooh, there. 3 angles of my mom. She created her little nightgown thing she had on, so she was showing it off. I love this page. Maybe I'll get to work on that soon. All right, let's get this pocket in here. And that's what I really want to do is get the pockets and stuff in. Oh, thanks, Erica. Yeah, my mom is cute. All right. So these are things that we have already made. Now, here's the deal. Do I want to go this way or this way? Hmm. I like both sides of this. That's crazy. I kind of really like that versus, hmm, hmm. That feels more like me on this side. Let's go with that. Thank you. And so I'm going to make this pocket before I glue it on. I do want to make the finger holes if I can. This has material, Mod Podge, thread, everything. But we were able to get through. I'm just going to tack it down with some Fabrifix. Okay. I've actually enjoyed working on this journal for Black History Month. Some of the pages. Oh, so it must be in the other page book that I did, the one with Coretta Scott. That was my favorite thing this month. Oh, you voted for the circles? Oh, sorry. I didn't look up fast enough. But I can, I have more of that. It'll show up. I have a whole journal with those circles. Those were just pieces of scraps left over. This resonates as me. That's a Ms.D kind of look. Now I do want to take this butterfly. I'm gonna dip it right here in this coffee and take a sip of the coffee that I'm drinking. Mm, the good coffee. Have a good daughter, good daughter. She made sure her mother had creamer. Have gone about a week without creamer drinking my coffee black. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get that dry. Turn the space heater on it. Now this I am poster, I love this. This speaks to me. And so for sure, she's going in right about there. And I was thinking she might have needed a little lace over the top. Or, ooh, wee, that's pretty down there. Or there, oh my goodness. I'm having fun. Okay. Everybody knows decorating the journals is my favorite part. So what I think I'm gonna do is leave one of the sides so we can tuck something in the back of it, in the side of it. Again, I'm using Fabrifix. This will hold just about anything. Love it. Okay. Now, ladies, I don't want to cover the I am. That's the most important for me. I'm thinking on the pocket. I really kind of like it down low, and it gives something to hang out. So I'm going to look up before I glue it down. What are you thinking, Erica? Down low, in the middle, or up at the top? I don't want to do up at the top, but I am down low here, and I probably needed to have put that in the coffee too. Trying to see if I had anything already dyed. Oh, it does. It looks good. Tea dyed. Low. Okay. I like low too. I'm gonna glue it on and then put the coffee on it after I get it glued on. Sometimes finding the right side, which is the right side, can be hard. I like that. And I want to see how low, how much is hanging out. I do like having some things hang out of the book. That looks good. I'm going to put a little coffee on that. Think about what we want to add to the top. Looking for the right touch. This is a lazy coffee dye, but it'll get the job done. Yeah, I like this page. Just a hint of the coffee stain. Nice. I really thought I was going to do the top, but I like that I am part showing. Okay, I'm extra. Take it to the next level. Okay. I feel like I'm warming up, dear hearts. Are you all warmed up? Are you ready to craft? Be creative today? All right, we got to do another Ms.D thing. Gotta have a little bling bling. So, I've been in the world of junk journaling for a little minute here. I came from just regular crafting and all that. So far, nobody's blasted me about bringing the bling to the junk journal, but it wouldn't be Ms. D without a little bling bling. And so we stay true to ourselves. Look at that. That makes everything. Trying to see if I might. Yes, just enough. Look at that. It was meant. I love to see the pages come into their own. Like I can have the pockets loaded for when I'm coming, things I think I'm gonna use. But when it all starts getting mounted and glued down is when I get excited when the page starts coming to life. That's the most relaxing and fun part for me. That's pretty. Do I have you guys too far out? Showing you the whole junky this. All right. That's looking good. Feeling that. And then our butterfly, right? That should be enough up there. So it didn't get dry and it didn't get as dark as I would want. But I can always do that a little bit later. That too far away. Oh, that's where it's supposed to be. Over here. I got that pocket jazzed up. Looked like the butterfly belonged down there. Hey, Tyler, how are you? I think I'm going to go with it over here. All right. That's looking really pretty. I'm feeling it. and make a little tag for in there. Well, actually, I have a tag start. That's what I was saying. Have so many things started, and it was just laying around. It started but not complete. And this one I want to give some good love, but I'm gonna put it in here. Check this out. This is one of the things I was working on during the week. And I think just to complete it, a little pockets or something on the bottom and on the outside will complete it. But I'm thinking maybe I'll hang some beads or something with the strings. But for now, that kind of, I don't want to hide her face. Let me use a belly band over here. That's the belly band I was going to use. I do like this page over here. Let's glue that down there. Let's just do it. You when you were saying perfect, you liked this tucked in here. I think that's a bit much. So I'm gonna alternatively turn it into a belly band on the other or a page on its own. Okay. I'm gonna do that. We will put a pretty tag in there. I like this over here. You gotta speak fast, Erica. You know what kind of crafter I am. I speed on to the next. I'm gonna leave one side and cut one side of the strings off. Oh, the butterfly. You like the butterfly? Mm-hmm. I love it. That's a nice page. And I'm thinking this is a good spot for this, and then we can do the open out. The threads hanging from everywhere. So I'm just gonna tack this down. It doesn't need anything too much but this. I'm gonna leave the strings on because I may want to put beads on it. So if I leave those on, I get bead strings on the top or the bottom, so I don't need the string over here. Thank you. And the last thing I'll do with you guys and call ourselves warmed up is put a couple pockets here. I love these ladies. Aren't they beautiful? They are beautiful. And we just turn them into a pamphlet. I'm going to put the pockets on with you guys. And like I said, next week when you see the flip through, oh, I guess all three journals since I did three this month, you'll see the tags that I add to it. So really quick, let's make a couple little pockets in here. I'm thinking that orange will work. Okay, I am glued up good. Oh, I like that orange. Yeah, I have all the tags and stuff I can play with from the ephemera that I've already made. So having it organized in that organizer, we were just make it easier to go through it and just pick out stuff to go into the journal. So this is a corner tuck. And so you saw me just take a piece of scrap paper and just cut on an angle. One thing I want to make sure is that the book can still close. I may have to do a little trim work right in here. Oh no, fine, that's perfect. I'm gonna let that glue dry before I trim that. Just trying to get it set up straight. Like her orange pocket, like her orange pocket. And the one in the middle, I don't think I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I'm gonna use this image again, so I'm not gonna panic about covering the dresses. Okay. Sorry, I'm not that talkative today. Was actually using this to relax, and it's working. And as you know, I generally come back to the pages after the live is over and do the detailed work. Um, so the pages can look different when you see them again in the flip through. That just means I went back and added and embellished more because I generally like a lot of embellishment. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Thank you, Erica. How long we been? Oh, an hour and 15. I tell you, these lives go so fast. So I am going to let this be the last thing I do, as I'm planning on going out after this, meet up with my daughter. Look at there. I like this. I like that orange. And some Ms.D colors. So we had a little trim work out here. Feeling like a little piece of lace might be nice. Tack that all the way down. Are we going for this rose or a different one? Let me see if I have one already fussy cut out with a little more color. Is what I'm thinking. Hmm, that could be even pretty. Let's do that looks like a Miss D. And we can get us a little piece of lace put up underneath there. Oh, nice. Yeah, making the journals are so much fun. Glad you got inspired. It's a good way to relax, good way to capture memories. There we go. I like it like that. Let's just ink that up a little bit. Yeah, I make the book covers too. Yeah. If you go through the channel, I got some videos on how to make them out of cereal boxes, out of paper, um, cardstock, and then how to take some old like dollar store books and redo them. You will be, if you continue to come around, I'm sure to be making one from scratch anytime. It is one of the things I love to do. Oh yeah, you can paint on them. I'm just adding a little of my blue on the edge. Gotta have that blue pop out somewhere. Like that. Feeling like it might need something dark just on the base. Or maybe I can hmm kind of like that. Kind of like that better than the gold. Okay, yeah, I kind of like that. Let's layer it up. Let's just layer it up. Okay, this will be the last thing I do. Thank you guys for hanging out today. It was a pleasure to be here and warm up with you. Always a pleasure. And don't forget to go back to the channel and like the video. I was talking to somebody earlier today that said they hadn't been seeing my videos and wondering if I was still making videos. And I said, yeah, I'm doing them live. And so I'm not sure that the lives get flagged or put in people's recommended box. And I do know when you go um, to look for it, you have to look under live videos. So I'm probably going to go through my playlist and all these lives, just make them a video that I schedule and put out so other people can be sure to see them. I didn't know that was happening. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm definitely going over to your channel and checking it out. That gray just doesn't want to act right, but I want it there. I'll trim it once I get it glued down. I'm going to need a focal point in the middle and call that that. You notice I don't glue the whole thing down. I kind of glue the base down. So I like a little dimension in my work. I like it to kind of pop up a little. And that's why I have the cardboard underneath it too. Gives it more dimension. I see ya. Oh yeah. A little hungry. Have to go eat before I go to my daughter's house. All right. And we need a pop of color right there. And since it's on that peach sherbet kind of page, I think we should go with that. It'll tie it to the inside. If we either dress our vase up I think that's what we're going to do and add a strip. So I'm going to try to dress the vase up a little bit. I want these two sides to look the same. So I'm just going to fold it a little bit and do a recut. Try to get it to look the same on both sides. Okay. Okay, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. Okay. That was a little washi I just put on the cardboard. That was the base. I am sticky today. And then we're going to tack this down. Nice. And then I want to add just one of the orange stems in there. Just a little one. Okay. And we can trim those back a little bit if we need to. I'm going to bring that down just a little bit and call that a warm-up Sunday. Just want to tone it down a little to the back. Okay. I'm feeling that. One piece of bling, and we'll call that that. I hope you enjoyed hanging out. Hope you warmed up, that you are getting ready. What kind of glue are you using? I'm using when I'm doing thicker, heavy things. In this bottle is Fabri-Tac or Fabri-Fix, either one. They're the same thing. And then in the little bottles is art glitter glue. But the Fabri-Fix will hold down anything, and it dries quickly, so I really like that. All right, dear hearts, look at that. One last little touch, or two little touches. I'm looking for, been putting a lot of pink on things, so I'm gonna pull back on this. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna ink the edge so everything pops. And I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. A word. Let's see if any of the words we took off earlier will work. We got spring song, fearless, for near miss, the record, inconvenience, and I don't like any of those. Oops, just stuck my hand in that blue. Got to put it over there. Never let anything go to waste, right? All right. Let's move that before I mess up again. Okay, so I'm going to wait on the word, as I got to do all the completing things anyway. So I'm going to wait on the word and what I'm going to put on the back and call that a warmed up Sunday. Y'all know I can't stop half the time. This little butterfly feels like he belongs. He does. He does. Feeling it. All right, dear hearts, there we have it. I like that. So we got 2 pages done in our journal. Really like this. Let me give you a good look. And like I said, you'll see them in the flip through. But that's what you created today. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love these ladies. Love those ladies. Seeing them one at a time is pretty cool too. All right. All right. So we did get the journal worked in, and we also got our organizer just about to the point of being done. Nice, nice, nice. I want to say thank you for hanging out with me, and I hope you had fun. I had fun, definitely enjoyed you. Hope you were inspired to create some things on your own. Don't spend a whole bunch of money on some organizers. You got some cardboard in the house and some book page. You can make yourself an organizer. Until next week, I'm going to say peace, and I'll see you then. Bye now. Thank you guys.